What high school are you going to next year?
I'm going to I3.
What school is that? I never heard of it before.
It's a school where like you learn about like technology and stuff like that, and like all these like projects, like project-based learning. It's pretty
Sounds
cool.
pretty cool. You know where I could get form to sign?
Yeah, you want to sign up? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can go down to the front office, get one of them.
Alright, thank you.
Well, we do I3 here at the I3 New Tech Academy through project-based and problem-based learning. Through that, students take ownership and control of their own learning. They do a lot of research, and through this research in the projects, they learn about the different topics that we're discussing.
How do you like I3 so far?
I like I3 a lot. It's really compact, so it's like a family together, so we can all get to know each other really well. And the teachers are amazing. They really help us when we need it.
Being my second year here, it's pretty much the same, but that's good because you don't want it to change every year you go on to high school, so you want to get used to something. So it's pretty good.
How does I3 compare to my campus at FEC?
I went to FPC last year, and this is my first year at I3. And at FPC, it's really like large class groups, so the teachers can't pay attention more to you at once. But here at I3, you get like, I don't want to say more attention, but you get better progress at it.
Yeah, same thing he said. You get more attention because if you need a smaller learning environment, you do better. So it really helps you.
How do you perform math classes in I3?
If I were to tell you a little bit about how you would perform math here at I3, it'd be several ways. One way would be project-based learning or problem-based learning. And if you have me for geometry, the first thing that we would do is typically like we would do in the other classes. We would also start with an entry doc, and we would build from there and continue with the knows, need to knows, and next steps, typical as all the other groups and project-based learning classes. If I were to talk about Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, we would do a little bit of problem-based learning, which is almost like project-based, but it's a little bit shorter. And they start with the entry doc, and then we build from there. What goes on during the weeks is a little bit different. They sort of work in groups. There's a little mix of direct instruction. They work in groups with similar problems. There's several added things that they could do toward problem that is also similar to project-based learning here at I3.
Thank you.
I feel like I3 is important because it's just a new way of learning, and it could advance into something so much more, such as a bunch of schools in Florida are switching over to project-based learning, and that's because of our school. So I feel like our school could change things for Florida and other schools around the country.
How do you do I3?
There are lots of ways to do I3. The first one that comes to mind is to jump right in and learn from experience. Here at I3, scholars are encouraged to take leadership and ownership for their own work.
As part of Flagler's premier learning organization, your facilitators will work alongside you to ensure that you will be ready to graduate with the skills necessary to be aware, eligible, and prepared for the college and career path of your choice. At I3, you will have access to your unique, untethered learning environment centered around authentic investigative experiences provided through collaborative project-based learning and embedded technology.
I want to thank you for watching our persuasive video on I3.
I hope that you consider coming to our school.
It is highly worth considering and a large opportunity.
Thank you, and have a nice day.